Hi guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to my holiday home tour for 2020. I'm on a new camera for the first time today, so bear with me while I figure it out. We're going to walk around the house today. I'm going to show you all of my holiday decor, how it turned out, tell you about it, give you some ideas, and this is technically part 3 for holiday decorating this year. I did a decorate with me for Christmas part 1 and part 2 because I've just done so much decorating. So if you missed those, if you want to see the process, I will link those below. I hope you enjoy this. Like if you do, subscribe if you're new here, and let's get started. The first area I have to share is what you see when you walk in the front door. I hope you can't hear all the construction outside, and the sunlight's kind of pouring in strange, so I'm gonna do my best in this area. I did all of this last night. I love how this turned out, especially the garland up top. We're definitely going to take some family pictures right here. I just think it's like the perfect setup for that. And then I have a lounge down here with a faux fur throw pillow and a blanket. I do wish that pillow was smaller, but I figured it was better than nothing. So I made it work with what I already had. And then I have a garden stool right here. I know this doesn't go perfectly, but I also am using that as a vase on the dining room table. So I left it because it helps with the flow, and so Forrest isn't able to reach what's on this table. There's a snow globe on the table, a little tree, and a lamp, and then I added fake snow on the bottom to pull it all together. And just a little tip, if you're about to buy fake snow, you probably need less than you think you do. I bought 3 bags and I only used 1.5, and I used a lot of it, as you are about to see. So just a random tip I wanted to share. I was going to tell you something else and I cannot. How I got it on the wall. I used those command hooks, like the really little ones. I wrapped string around the garland, and then the string is hooked on the command hook, so the garland itself is not. It stayed all night long, so I think it's gonna stay from here on out. And then I won't have any damage on the wall when I pull off those command hooks, so those are like the best thing ever. I'll give you one more overview, and then we'll keep going from here. And the first full room I'll share is the living room. So this is how it turned out. I feel like you can see a lot more from the other side, but this is like when you walk in, the first thing that you see. The playpen is over there. If you watch like all of my videos, you know that thing. It takes up our whole house, but I put it over there for now so that the living room could be an actual room. And I'm just gonna like slide over here to show you guys the tree. I haven't put any photos in those frames yet. I keep saying I'm going to do that, hopefully this weekend. So this is how my tree turned out this year. Those presents I left there on the bottom, it's like fake presents for decor. I don't know where else to put them, and I think they look cute there for now until we have some real presents down there. And then I'll give you a close-up on the tree. I'm a huge fan of flocked style Christmas trees. That's the fake snow if you don't know what that is. I just think it looks really, really beautiful. It definitely fits with like the winter wonderland theme I'm going for. And I love having ribbon, but I'm not very good at it. I always run out and don't have enough. But there's tons of ornaments. I went way more neutral this year too than I normally do. For some of you, this is probably a lot of color, but for me, it's really not. So I started out with white, silver, and then I added in the pinks, the blues, and just a little bit of color because it felt a little too plain to me. I also did a bow up top and then a lot of picks instead of a star. I've done a star every single year until this year, and I wanted to do something different. That bow and all of the picks are from Hobby Lobby. I really wanted like a huge bow, but they didn't have one, so I just went with what was there. That's for Chad, that's like his ornament, and then I do have Forrest's little handprint from last year. There we go, the lighting's getting better. Right there. He was only 3 months old, so I was afraid to like hurt his hand. That's why it's not very good. It's not like the best handprint, but that's what we have. And then all the ornaments over here I'll show you. And this is 7.5 feet tall. I'm just gonna back up so you guys can get a view from this side. I also really love this down here. It's called a collar. So I did a collar this year instead of a tree skirt. That's from Hobby Lobby. They do have them at Target, but Hobby Lobby, it's way less money. And they have like 3 or 4 colors. So that one was the lightest one that they had in stock. Here's the main wall in the living room. So this is like the entire wall, and then I'll give you a close-up of everything. The tree is from King of Christmas. It's linked, so is this garland. The Merry and Bright stocking hanger is from Target. And I have our little stockings. I like to switch out stockings so we don't have like the same exact ones every year with our name on them. And I buy them at Hobby Lobby because they are way cheaper there than anything else or anywhere else. I think they were like $7 from Hobby Lobby each. And then the garland up here is the same as the tree, so that all ties together really nicely. I bought everything on these cabinets from either Hobby Lobby or Home Goods. Some of it's from last year, some of it's from this year, like 50-50. And I just wanted it like sort of sporadic. I wanted the colors to flow with the wallpaper behind it. So I have a nutcracker in the middle and then a lot of different style Christmas trees, but all of them are in similar shades and hues. So I think it looks really nice together. This side is very similar to the other side. It's really bright right now, so sorry about the lighting. I'll just say real quick that these ones are from Home Goods. These ones are from Hobby Lobby this year, from Target last year, Home Goods this year. I absolutely love these. If you still are decorating, see if your Home Goods has these. I'm like obsessed with them. They were $14.99 each, and I just think they look so much more expensive than that. And then the nutcracker is from Home Goods last year. That's Hobby Lobby, that's Target. That's Target, the same one as the front door. That is Hobby Lobby, and this is Home Goods last year. I did have some decor on this side table, but Forrest has been ripping it off, so I took it away and now it's just plain like this. We're gonna work our way into the dining room, but first I thought I'd give you an overview of the couch area. So I didn't do a ton over here. I just have like the big poof in the middle, the ottoman. I did do a faux fur throw on the couch though. That is from Home Goods. If you ever want one of those, Home Goods is the best place to check for the best prices. I think it was like in the $23 range. And I always see faux fur throws everywhere else for like way more. And then I'll give you an overview of the throw pillows. We're gonna work our way into the dining room and the kitchen. So here's an overview to give you guys an idea of the layout. Excuse the playpen, I know it throws everything off. The dining room cabinet and mirror turned out like this. I'll show you the top of this real quick. I think it looks so cute. It's pushed together a lot so Forrest can't reach it from the edges. He tries. I would space it out a little bit if I could, but it's fine, looks cute like this. And ornaments in a basket is something I do every year with the leftovers. It's just a really easy and fast way to add a little more decor. I popped a Christmas tree onto a candlestick holder or a candle holder. So that's not one thing. I think that looks really cute. I have a nutcracker right here. And then this does have lights. I just haven't put batteries in it. Story of my life. I also really love to decorate a mirror. I just think it looks so pretty. It's such an easy thing to do. I tape those up there. The tape is hidden in the back. Forrest and I will be taking some selfies right here in our Christmas pajamas. And everything up here is from Hobby Lobby. The dining table I kept really simple, which is kind of like a nice break from all of the intense decor. I was going to add circle ornaments that are left over on this, but I didn't have any, so that's okay. I just have these. One of my favorite small details this year are the bows on the back of the chair and on the back of the stool. I've never done that before. I really love that look, like on Instagram, on Pinterest. I always see people doing that, and I had to try it, and now I'm hooked. I'll do this like for spring. I'll do florals or something. I don't know. I just think it's so pretty. So that's what that looks like. And then it's probably hard to see like the color of these, but it's almost like a very light bluish gray color, these pillows. And how I attached those bows, it's on a string, and I just knotted the string right there. So it's the same color as the chair, so it really doesn't like stick out too much. I shared this recently, and I only added one thing on here. It's like a garland thing from Hobby Lobby. I bought that a few years ago, but I saw that again this year, so I'm sure they still have it. I'll just go up close. It's really feminine and cute and very neutral, so it's just a nice little pop. And now for the kitchen. This is one of my favorite rooms to decorate, but it has to be functional. We spend so much time in here that I need things I can push out of the way without having to like take a million steps. So the first thing are these wreaths on the chairs. If you need smaller wreaths, Hobby Lobby has so many of them in different styles, colors. I did a shop with me and I shared a lot of those, so you guys can watch that video to see what's in store before you head out there. And then I always do centerpieces and baskets like this so I can pick it up and move it. And that is the same tree I talked about in the living room from Home Goods that I am so obsessed with. This is from last year from Home Goods, and then the other one I bought this year from Home Goods. The basket is from Hobby Lobby. I bought this when I was doing a bunch of Easter decor. And then all those small bowls are from Hobby Lobby last year too. So that's what that looks like. Here's the view from this direction. Snowflake ornaments are what I added on these pendant lights. I didn't mention or show those. It's the same ones that are at the front door on that garland. I just used an ornament hook on there. A lot of you recommended a ribbon, like a bow, and I think that'd be even cuter, but I just didn't have any, and I wanted to work with what I had. I bought a lot of holiday decor this year, so had to cut it off somewhere. And then here's how I decorated the wreath on the pantry door. And it's so hard for me not to decorate with like every piece of holiday decor I have, because I just feel like it's being wasted sitting in storage for the next year. So I kept pulling up like more and more stuff. Those ice skates, I don't have those anywhere else except here, but they're still neutral. So I think it goes. And then I added on pink and silver. So it ties in with a living room, but it also ties in with the front door. The last two things are in this area. So I just put a tree, a sparkly tree, up on the windowsill. I didn't do anything else because I didn't want to overdo it. And then a village over here and a little sign. This does have lights. Surprise, surprise, I haven't put batteries in it yet. And then this sign, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I did hide the Alexa back there, but it couldn't hear me. I had to like scream, so I pulled it out. It did look better with that hidden. In the village, I did have it on top of the fridge, but Chad put it in the corner, so guess he wasn't a fan of that. Random thing to mention in this video, but our microwave finally came in, so it matches all of the other appliances. We do want to get a cabinet above the fridge that's like farther out, and then a white side, so the fridge is a lot more built in than it is right now, but we'll get to that eventually. So I'll give you guys another overview of everything in the same clip to give you an idea of the flow. I keep saying flow. Dining room, living room, little cabinet. There is something around the corner I forgot to mention too. This might be called an advent calendar. I'm not positive. That might be like the house style where you open the doors, but I bought this year at Target. They have so many different kinds. It has a little Christmas tree, so you just switch that out every day until you get to Christmas, and then the tassels on the bottom. I thought this was really, really cute. And since it's neutral, I'm hoping if I do a different style next year and the year after, I can still use this. We're going to go upstairs now. I want to show you Forrest's room, his tree, and then what I did in the hallway. And I pre-recorded that stuff, but I forgot to mention, you can get these Alexa outlet plugs. So then I just say Alexa plug on, Alexa plug off for his Christmas tree, instead of having to get down and do it. So if you have Alexas, I highly recommend those. I will link it. I know it's like a little thing, but his tree's in the corner with his sound machine, his camera, his window treatment, like everything's in that corner. So it would be such a hassle to like get down and do it every day. And I also have an extra outlet this way. I need like a third one, so it gives you extra things to plug in. I'm gonna link it. I'm probably not describing it very well, but it really does make your life easier, so you don't have to like turn on and off your trees every day. So here's the tree in his room. I think this one is 5 feet tall, but I will be sure to link it. I bought this tree online a couple weeks ago, and it's more of a sparse style, which I really, really like because I prefer an oversized style ornament. I just think they're fun, cute, and it fits really well on a sparse tree since they're not like fighting for room with all of the branches. And everything on this tree I bought from Hobby Lobby last year, except for these little houses. I bought those this year, but everything else last year. A lot of this was on like our main tree last year. I did red and green since it was Forrest's first Christmas. So I have the Santa jackets, and they have a coat hanger at the top instead of like a regular hook, which is really, really cute. The lollipops, the cranberries, it's fairly simple. And then I put the rest of the presents down here. And a trick I learned a few years ago is to point things forward or outwards slightly so that the detail's sticking out. So that's what I did on a couple of those presents, and then his little Santa. I'm going to put that in his room every year because I have a picture of him last year. He wasn't even 3 months old for Christmas last year, so he's just a little guy. And I'll put that picture on the screen of him with that Santa because it's just way too cute. And then a tree skirt on the bottom. It's way too big for this tree, so I just like scooched it in, and I think it actually looks really cute like that. It almost looks like a little snow pile. So that's all the decorating I did in here. I didn't want to do a ton because I would just be holding him back from all of it. But I think that looks really, really cute with what's going on in here already. So I'll back up a little bit more. It just gives you like a better idea of the size of everything. So it's not like huge by any means, but it's a perfect small tree for a little boy. The last thing is the garland in the upstairs hallway. So I kept this one fairly simple. I did almost everything downstairs first, and then I did a few things upstairs with what was left over. So the Santa heads are from Target. I bought those last year, and it's not an ornament, it's just like a stuffed Santa head. The garland itself is from Target. It has the pine cones on it and then a little bit of flocking. And the ornaments that you see are either from Hobby Lobby or Home Goods. So yeah, it was just like the leftovers really. The white snowballs, I think those are from Hobby Lobby. It does have a string to hang them as an ornament, but it's like really soft, fluffy, fake snowball. So yeah, I just wanted a little something up here. And that is everything for my 2020 holiday home tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really liking this winter wonderland theme. I've never done it before, so it's been a fun change. If you did like the video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new here. I will link a lot of holiday themed videos below. So the Decorate With Me's, I have Shop With Me videos for holiday decor and more. So don't miss out on that. And I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video.